From bulls that won't let you escape, to horns that find their target. These are 10 of the scariest days in bull riding history. At number 10, JB Mooney nearly got trampled by Smooth Wreck in Columbus.
And still can't ever count him out.
The bull bucked hard. Mooney held on for 7.5 seconds before getting thrown off. He walked back to the chute like nothing happened. Then Smooth Wreck charged straight at him. Mooney dodged it by inches.
First of all, let me just say, are you kidding me? He made it through all of that?
One step slower and he would have been run over. But if you think that was close, Renato Nunes at number 9 actually took the hit from Lieutenant Dan.
Nunes just let me have him. Here we go. Little hesitation. Oh.
Round 1 of the 2015 BFTS Des Moines Invitational. He got jerked around and thrown forward. His knee absorbed the force of the impact.
It's good.
You don't? Let's watch. Yeah.
Just the way it was. I mean, if it hurts.
It looked painful, because it was. Now that we're talking about painful impacts, Robson Polarmo at number 8 went headfirst into Moto's horns.
Too quick for Palermo to process.
Well, late in his career,
Sioux Falls, 2016, round 3. The gate opened and Moto exploded out. Palermo was thrown forward and his head collided with the horns. Then the bull shook him off.
In his career, Palermo has gotten to where he just tries to lock down on the back of these bulls. He's a really strong guy in great shape. And
you could tell it rattled him. And while Palermo only took a horn to the head, Alio Rescende at number 7 stayed on St. Patrick for the full 8 seconds before getting his.
Well, those are the sort of
Round 2 of the 2013 PBR Kawasaki Invitational in St. Louis. Rescende got jerked around and hit by the bull's horns. He made it to the buzzer, 85.25 points.
A quarter for Emilio. That'll get him on the board. 1 for 2 this week.
Some guys will take a beating just for the score, and I hope it was worth it. Although Rescende lasted 8 seconds, Stormy Wing at number 6 only made it 1.3 seconds on crazy days.
He's gonna be out! He's gonna be out! We're good. Crazy days.
Kansas City, 2016. Round 3. The bull reared out of the chute immediately. Wing was thrown forward and his face hit the horn hard.
Over the front end and contact.
And that bull kind of rears out of there. You can see where the horn hit him right there. That's where the cut happened.
He landed even harder. There was definitely no sticking around after that one. While Wing took a horn to the face in 1 second, Derek Kolbaba at number 5 caught both back hooves from Victory Dance.
Here we go. Here we are.
Round 3 at the 2016 Built Ford Tough Series in Oklahoma City. Kolbaba got bucked off Victory Dance clean. Should have been done right there. Instead, the bull kicked backward with both legs as Kolbaba fell. One hoof caught him near the head. The other slammed his torso.
Opportunity. Comes down and watch this. Ouch. But
the sound carried through the whole arena. If Kolbaba hadn't been wearing a helmet, that kick could have been fatal. He got up and left on his own. Later, he talked about what happened. I felt both hooves hit, one close to my head, one on my chest. The helmet saved me that day. Kolbaba said, when I stood up, I knew right then, without that helmet, I wouldn't stand up. Although Kolbaba's helmet saved him, Fabiano Vieira at number 4 had nothing protecting him when Wicked Stick planted him.
absolutely.
The 15-15 round of the 2017 PBR Built Ford Tough Series in Chicago. Vieira got bucked off, but his spur stayed hooked on the bull. Wicked Stick kept spinning and flung Vieira to the other side. He hit the arena floor hard.
And that just whips him around there. Man, Shorty, that can get really dangerous. I know, especially from y'all's angle.
Well, absolutely. You know, there's nothing you can do right there.
You could tell the impact scrambled him. He couldn't remember anything after the ride. Not the hit, not getting up, nothing. When your spur catches like that, you lose all control, he said later. The bull decides where you go and how hard you land. I hit my head so hard I couldn't remember getting on the bull. The medic said I kept asking them the same questions over and over. They diagnosed me with a severe concussion and told me I needed at least a month off before I could even think about riding again. The confusion and memory loss shook him up more than the physical pain. Getting hung up is every rider's worst fear. Once you're stuck, there's no getting free until the bull's done with you. Now, while Vieira got concussed and lost his memory, Cody Nance at number 3 got positioned right under Mr. Bull's hooves. Round 2 at the 2016 Built Ford Tough Series in Phoenix. Nance got bucked off and landed right in front of the bull. Worst spot possible. Mr. Bull stomped down on him once, twice. Both hits landed on his leg.
Goes to the inside, and you can see just awkwardly bending.
Nance tried to walk but couldn't. The damage was already done. The medics rushed over and helped him out. He was limping badly.
Directions the human body often doesn't go, and
the diagnosis: fractured tibia and severe bruising. His leg took both stomps and couldn't support his weight anymore. I landed right under the bull. I felt the first stomp on my shin and knew it was broken instantly. You just know, Nance said later. The second stomp hit my thigh hard enough to leave massive bruising. I tried to crawl away, but my leg wouldn't work. I couldn't move after that. The recovery took 3 months. 3 months watching other guys ride while he sat out. For some riders, that's harder than the injury itself. Certain wrecks you can get up from. This wasn't one of them. Nance got stomped twice and couldn't get up, but Paulo Lima at number 2 got completely run over, and even Jesse Byrne couldn't stop it.
Cusser right there with
Round 1 at the 2016 Built Ford Tough Series in Tulsa. Lima got thrown off deep water with a nasty landing. Before he could get up, the bull spun around and charged. Deep water ran right over him. Jesse Byrne, one of the best bullfighters out there, tried to step in. Too late.
Whoa, my goodness. Look out. Look at Jesse Byrne.
Guys.
Oh, man.
Lima tried to get away, but his body wasn't responding. The medics came in fast and helped him out. He couldn't do it by himself.
Look at Jesse Byrne just throwing himself in there in the line of fire. Those 3 along with James.
The damage: 3 cracked ribs on his left side. The bull hit him directly and didn't hold back. I've been bucked off hundreds of times, he said. This was different. Deep water, he wanted to hurt me. I could feel it. When he ran over me, I felt my ribs crack. All 3 of them, one after another. The doctor said later that if he'd hit me just a few inches to the left, he could have punctured my lung. I got lucky. If you can call getting run over by a bull lucky, sometimes the bull just wins. When deep water charged, there was nowhere to go. Now, at number 1, Todd Owens had the worst ride of his life when Voodoo put a horn straight through him.
This bull right here hopped and skipped, and he is a bad one to draw and a bad one to try to ride. Bear down, little Todd.
Guthrie, 1996. Bonanza Championship Round. Owens got on Voodoo with everything on the line. This was the ride that could change it all. The gate opened and Voodoo jerked hard right out of the chute. Owens tried to stay with it, but the bull threw him forward. That's when Voodoo's horn found him, straight into his stomach. No warning, no time to react.
Todd Owens is a tough kid. Look at that bull.
Owens dropped to the ground instantly. The whole arena went silent. Everyone knew this was serious. The medics rushed in fast. Owens couldn't get out on his own. They had to carry him. Thankfully, there was no blood.
Seems to have some bulls like that.
The doctor said he needed emergency surgery within minutes of getting to the hospital. If they'd waited 10 more minutes, he might not have survived. Owens talked about the moment later. When the horn hit, I knew it was bad, really bad, he said. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't move. Everything went cold. He spent 3 weeks in the hospital. The first week was critical, then 6 months of recovery after that, 6 months of sitting out while other guys rode. When people asked if he'd ride again after something like that, his answer didn't surprise anyone. Of course I will. This is what I do. This is who I am, Owens said. Voodoo got me once, but he won't get me again. You can't let one bad ride define you. You get back on. That's what separates us from everyone else. That's the real bull rider mentality. They know what can happen. They've felt the pain. They carry the scars. They've seen how bad it can get, but they keep getting on anyway. The fear isn't enough to stop them. The danger is part of the deal. So is the rush. So is proving they can do what most people wouldn't even consider. Quitting was never in the cards. Not for Owens, not for any of them. A real rider doesn't back down. They keep chasing those 8 seconds, no matter how dangerous it gets.